Ever wondered what it was like to munch on snacks that looked like they belonged in a sci-fi movie?
Sci-fi.
I love sci-fi.
Or drink soda that came with its own lava lamp? Yup, that was the 90s. In this video, we're about to time travel back to the 90s, the decade that gave some of the weirdest food trends that'll have you scratching your head and laughing at the same time.
Why are you laughing?
Welcome to Flashback Foods, where we dig up the craziest food trends from the past. Now let's dive right into the deliciously bizarre world of 90s food trends. 1. Green JelloO salad. JelloO salads, a trend that truly refused to die. The 90s brought us the avant-garde approach to gelatin, and the green JelloO salad reigned supreme. Think of it as your average lime JelloO, but with a mystery medley of marshmallows, canned fruits, and sometimes shredded carrots. Because why not? Who needed dessert or a salad when you could have both in one wiggly wobbly bowl?
There's so much!
This dish was a picnic table staple, sitting right next to the potato salad, daring you to take a scoop. If you never tried it, just imagine a bizarre, slippery clash of sweet, savory, and neon green.
I thought you said green was whorish.
Not exactly the fine dining experience we thought it was back then. 2. 3D Doritos. The 90s were obsessed with turning everything 3D, including our chips. So Doritos gave us these puffy, hollow, crunchy triangles because regular flat chips just weren't edgy enough.
Yeah, it's not as edgy as it sounds.
They were basically Doritos, but with a little more air, which, let's be honest, all chip bags have plenty of anyway. These 3D wonders came in spicy nacho and jalapeno cheddar flavors and were in a plastic container shaped like a mini Pringles can. The hype was real. People loved 3D Doritos so much that Frito-Lay even brought them back briefly, reminding us that sometimes it's good to be extra. But despite their bold, futuristic look, they faded away like most fads of the era. Maybe our taste buds just weren't ready for the next dimension of Dorito. 3. Easy Squirt colored mustard. Heinz wasn't content with just messing around with ketchup colors. They had to take a shot at mustard too. So they introduced Easy Squirt mustard in hues like shocking blue and outrageous red. If you thought bright green ketchup was weird, you clearly hadn't seen a hot dog topped with electric blue mustard. It was a condiment that turned your BBQ into an art project, and a pretty confusing one at that. Turns out, no matter how wild you make the colors, mustard is still mustard. And weirdly enough, kids didn't love the idea of eating food that looked like it came out of a comic book.
I don't like weird. Weird is weird, okay?
4. PB Max. PB Max was everything you loved about peanut butter, but supercharged. Peanut butter, oats, crispy bits, and a thick chocolate coating, all in a single snack bar that could double as a weapon if you needed it. Despite its deliciousness, it got the boot, leaving snackers everywhere scratching their heads. The rumor, Mars, the makers, just didn't like peanut butter.
I know you don't like peanut butter.
Yep, an entire snack line was discontinued because someone had a personal beef with peanuts. That's like pulling the plug on pizza because you're not a fan of cheese. Not cool, 90s. Not cool. 5. Tato Skins chips. In the 90s, they decided that regular potato chips just weren't authentic enough, so they gave us Tato Skins, chips that were made from real potato skins, as if that's what we'd been missing all along. These were the go-to snack if you wanted to feel like you were at a Friday night happy hour, even if it was just Tuesday afternoon in your living room, with a slogan like, "They taste like they're made from real potato skins because they are." It's clear they weren't aiming for subtlety. The taste? Imagine a cross between a chip and a baked potato that's been sitting out a little too long. 6. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pies. Who could resist a snack inspired by the heroes in a half shell? These radioactive green, ooze-filled pies were all the rage in the 90s, looking like something that got lost in a nuclear spill. Inside, they had a sweet, creamy vanilla filling, but it was the bright green shell that made them truly unforgettable. For better or worse.
What do you mean?
They didn't exactly scream appetizing, but when you're a kid and your favorite crime-fighting turtles are involved, logic goes out the window. Eating one was like taking a bite out of mutant nostalgia, and honestly, we kinda miss it. 7. Bagel Bites. What happens when you combine breakfast with a pizza party? You get Bagel Bites. These mini bagels topped with sauce, cheese, and pepperoni were the ultimate 90s snack food mashup. Who needed a slice of real pizza when you could pop these bite-sized morsels straight from the microwave? They were perfect for kids, parties, or anyone who didn't feel like using utensils or patience. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time.
Every time. I know. Every time.
If you just sang that, you know what I'm talking about. Somehow they're still around, proving that some weird 90s ideas weren't so bad after all. 8. Gushers. Ever wondered what it'd be like if your fruit snack suddenly exploded in your mouth? Welcome to Gushers, the candy that made you question if it was supposed to be food or a tiny juice balloon. These fruit-flavored chews came with a gooey liquid center that burst when you bit into it, making snack time a weird mix of fun and slightly unsettling. Kids loved them, parents were perplexed, and dentists probably had a field day. But hey, sometimes you need a snack that doesn't just taste good, it has to surprise you too. 9. Chicken tonight sauce. Picture this, a commercial with people flapping their arms and singing "I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight," while swirling jars of sauce. Yep, that was the 90s. This product promised to turn your basic chicken dinner into a gourmet experience with just one jar of sauce. The catch? The flavors ranged from chicken cacciatore to honey mustard, with some truly questionable combinations. Did it make your chicken taste better?
I think so.
Debatable. Did it get stuck in your head? Absolutely. It was the weirdest culinary dance move the 90s had to offer, and for that, it earns a spot on our list. 10. Orbits. Let's face it, this truly a drink that made you feel like you were sipping on something straight out of a sci-fi flick. This was a colorful beverage filled with weird, gelatinous floating bits that bobbed around like they were having a party in your glass. Launched in the mid-90s, Orbits was marketed as a refreshing drink, but let's be real, it was more of an experience than anything else. Who wouldn't want to drink what looked like the inside of a lava lamp? This bizarre concoction came in an array of flavors, but nobody really cared about that. The real draw was the visual chaos in each bottle. It was a beverage that left you both intrigued and a bit bewildered. Orbits may have fizzled out as a trend, but it lives on in the hearts of those brave enough to try it. Cheers to floating bits in a bottle, because who doesn't want a little whimsy with their hydration? Did those 90s snacks bring back some wild memories, or did they just make you question our taste? Comment below with your favorite weird food trend, or tell us what you'd like to see us cover next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more deliciously nostalgic adventures with flashback foods.